Hey OPN community, how you doing? It's Jeffery Potvin from the Open People Network, or OPN.Ninja. And today we're at the University of Toronto, just kind of roaming around, looking at all the sites, taking it in. Very historical. And today we're going to talk to you about mistakes. Have you ever heard the phrase, "I'm tired of learning"? "I've had enough mistakes. Why is the world against me?" All these kind of little phrases, they're all kind of that point where you just get to that depletion where you're just like, all right, I've had enough. Why is it getting so tough? And one of the things that we have to look at when we get to that situation is take a second, pause, and start to think about what is actually occurring here. Am I going through a mistake? Do I have to pivot my business? How long have I been following these problems? And do I start to open up, I guess, Pandora's box and start to dig in and start to find out what is actually going on? And when it comes down to it, we're all going to make mistakes. In business, it's common. But there's ways to kind of get around them and shift to make it a little bit easier so that you can progress and move forward. So as an example, when you're working on a project, say you're renovating a home and you start to really get into that project, and as you're going, you start to make a little bit of mistakes, so you go and you shift into another job, and then you start working on that and you shift into another job. You've lost focus, you're not concentrating, and you're not actually solving the issue that's in front of you. And inside of startup world, when you're building a business, it's the same scenario. You have to face it dead on. So as soon as a mistake is made, you got to attack that, go right at it and figure out what the problem is. Sometimes they might be so small you don't even notice them, but someone will bring it up to you. So you have to have this open transparency with the people on your team and with your clients. And what does that mean? That means that you always have to be looking for feedback and input to find out if you're doing a great job, how you can improve and how you can do better, because that's going to keep your customer in mind, thinking about you and making sure that they're working with you to grow and build a better business. And then when you do face these problems, you can start to hit them right on the tail, which is focus, dive into the problem, and create a solution. Everything is about a perfect solution. Inside of that solution, you have to learn. You have to figure out, how do I move from A, B to C, which will keep everybody around you working with you, which means you might talk to the community, you might talk to people on your team, you might talk to peers, other founders, whatever that focus group is that's going to help you get over those mistakes. But you have to go after them and make sure you correct them, because that's what's going to help you grow your business. So in essence, when you're going through mistakes or little problems, or you have to pivot, you got to pay attention, focus, jump right into the problem, create a solution, and move forward. So I'm Jeffery Potvin from the Open People Network, and we were talking today about how you can auto-correct a little bit of mistakes by focusing on them and taking the time to go after and create a solution and bring in all the right people that are going to help you move forward, small or big. Check us out, subscribe, add some comments, anything you want to dive about, but these are here to help you think a little bit more when you're busy trying to build your company.